Ayo, Chiksua here. It's finally time. It's time. We are going to do the guide for floor 3. So we are going to try to make it step by step. And yeah, if you want to see the gear, we have the guide for floor 1 already. Also for the teams without BRUNHILD, so a complete free-to-play team and the Angels team. So here, for example, we're just going to burn some cards. So basically, a lot of people or some people, they prefer to just rush the list ult and burn a card. And I actually prefer to maximize the card draw, and here are going to be the buffs we have at the moment. So we have the stripping buff, which is kind of annoying, but it is still okay. So here the card draw, I really like the card draw. So getting a lot of BRUNHILD cards is basically making your life a bit better. So in general, I would say the most RNG is the first phase, because for example, if in the first phase he has 2 silver cards, yo, he's gonna kill one of your units. Also, I would say doing a step-by-step guide isn't that easy. So what we're going to do here is basically we're going to heal up, we're gonna get the list ult finally, and now what we're going to do is we want to maximize our card draws again, so we just double rank up onto our BRUNHILD, and in the next turn he has the Ruin card, which means he's going to basically remove all the debuffs, but unfortunately he has an attack seal again. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to cycle the ults between Liz and also between the BRUNHILD, so that we're going to heal up a bit, and then the moment when he doesn't attack seal us, we're going to try to kill. Because yeah, I would say, as I said, dealing with this stage is like super annoying. As you can see, I was kind of happy, or I was pretty happy that Diane survived. Here he will only attack once, he's gonna apply a debuff on, but yeah, we still need another turn. So what we're going to do is basically we make sure that we're going to get the ult of BRUNHILD, so, and also we're going to burn a card, because yeah, if you do have the buff on him, which is gonna give him stacks, it's the best always at the end of the turn or as latest card to strip, for example, just to maximize the damage we can deal with other units. Here, as you can see, everyone is going to survive, and we can actually ult with our BRUNHILD again to lifesteal. And in the next round, basically, he's gonna have the Ruin card, he's gonna attack twice, and we can finally basically start to actually attack with cards which are 2-star or above. And here, yeah, we're just going to burn another card. So basically, I was thinking, do I burn the card? Because I kind of have to redraw a card so that we can get back the ult. But yeah, for now, we are pretty good to go. So I would say the card draw isn't that great. At least we got another BRUNHILD card. So keeping the strip probably would have been a little bit better, because then I could have stripped so that we can deal a bit more damage. And the Diane card, which we drew, was a pretty useless card. But yeah, what we're going to basically do is, because we don't want to, or we want to finish the phase 1 as fast as possible, so that we can just move to transition and then work on other cards again. Okay, damn, I'm thinking really long here. But yeah, we're going to heal. We're going to probably attack with a double golden detonate, I think, so that we guarantee to kill. Because I'm honestly not 100% sure what I did back then, or what I was thinking back then, because it's like, yeah, it's like above a week ago. And also I needed for that some backseating, so not really backseating, because he told me exactly what cards I had to do, but he was like advising me, hey, eventually you should do this, you should do that. And here luckily we kill without having to strip the buff, which is very nice, because yeah, as I said, we would have gotten attack seed again, that would have been super annoying. And now we're coming to phase 2. So I would say phase 2 is actually pretty easy, especially compared to phase 1. So his debuffs are going to be shock, and his 2-star is going to dissolve us, and also depleting 2 cards. So here I actually do remember something from that run. I'm not overpowered, and we were kind of arguing, yo, should we use this or that? And then I decided to actually Gotha has the lowest health. So I personally think Gotha is the unit who's getting attacked. So it would be the smartest to actually just rank up onto our list to have that 2-star heal, because the cleanse is super helpful, and also then the rank up is basically not wasted at all, because yeah, you will see actually I was freaking right. He's going to attack our Gotha with the 2-star single target, and he depletes the dissolves, which is actually pretty nice, because those dissolves are like so useless, and we get another rank up back, which is actually really nice, and we have like a shit ton amount of heal. So here, it was like really hard to decide what to do as well, because yeah, two possibilities. I personally wanted to rank up the Brunhild, but Topet was saying, hey, rank up Liz, then you have like so many heals so that you do have all the sustain here. And here we're going to change our mind, because I was like, yo, if I'm gonna use that, the cards are kind of weird placing, so I prefer to just actually have the heal onto, or at least the 2-star heal on the left. So I use it like this so that the golden heal is used, and then we move it to the inside and we burn one card so that we maximize, or more or less maximize, our card draw while we are going to top up our units so that we have no more problems. So here, as you can see, when we are hitting a specific damage mark, I'm not 100% sure which damage mark it is, he gets the gray buff onto him. And the gray buff is exact the same buff, just like Inex. So if we're going to attack, we're getting the dissolve of like Gotha, I think a 2-star dissolve, which depletes 2 of the ult gauges, which is like super annoying. But if we are going to attack and cleanse afterwards, it's no problem at all. So what we're going to do is here, the 1-star heal we don't really need, so we're just going to burn it for now, and then the next round we are going to basically starting to move to transition. And yeah, so for now the run looks like really insane, and the next card draws, I would say not the greatest, but at least we got another detonate card, which is not too shabby. So I really like that we actually have a Diane card, because we are going to basically more or less trick the game a little bit, because we are going to make the gray buff actually helping us. So basically what we're going to do is, first of all, we want to guarantee to kill. So with 3 detonate cards, we need a 2-star to actually one-shot, and we're going to cleanse right away, and we kick with Diane so that the cleanse, or basically the debuff, is still on Diane, so we don't draw her ult while we can just kill. So obviously if we're going to kill, the gray buff won't apply onto us, so it won't get activated. So it only activates when we're going to attack him and he survives. And yeah, now we are in phase 3. I would say phase 3 is the phase where we're going to basically build up everything so that we can eventually one-shot the phase 4 right away. Obviously it's not always possible. I was actually able to do that in this week, but yeah, it's unfortunately not in this run, but I put a small short video, so I will link it down below if you want to see that. We were actually able to kill the boss in phase 4 within 1 turn with our Brunhild. So here we are basically just burning some cards, and we're going to use the strip at the end, because yeah, it's going to be super helpful. And the cool thing about the bird is basically he only attacks twice, so the damage isn't that big. That's why I call it a preparation turn for phase 4. The only problem is at the end he's always going to put a gray buff onto us, and the gray buffs, they are permanent. So the first one, it's going to be stance cancel, the second one is going to be no debuffs, then no buffs and no attacks. So obviously we want to finish in turn 4 so that we can still use attack cards, but optimally we want to finish it within 3 turns so that we can still use buff cards. Especially here right now, the card was insane, yo. We got 2 rank ups, so we just double rank up. We also burn the buff, and we're going to use the detonate card, and because he has full ult gauge, I think we should be dealing the damage cap. I'm not 100% sure. It's around 35%, but we're going to deal over 300k damage, which is like really helpful. So basically next round, with another golden detonate card, we should be good to go. And here he's going to buff up. So we also always have to make sure that we're going to have a strip here. If we don't have a strip here, it's still okay, as long as your units have a decent amount of health. If we are going to basically skip another turn, the evasion is going to be gone. And we can still use ults though, so basically if we would have healed up, for example, with the ult, we would be not dead, and then the only problem is we can't use buffs. But luckily, we have everything. So we are going to ult, we're going to strip, we're going to use the detonate card so that we guarantee to just kill. And yeah, I honestly think, like, it's really hard to tell, but I think maybe the 1-star would have been enough too, but yeah, the golden is obviously much safer. Finally, we are entering the last phase, and we have the Rugal passive on. So basically the Rugal passive, we can just, if we are going to one-shot him when he has under 35% health, then the passive won't get triggered and we're good to go. I would say in phase 4 there's not much to say, so basically just kill him before he's going to kill your Gotha or your Brunhild. So here I was still reading the passive because it was the first time I was actually getting into the last phase with this team. And yeah, so basically we're just going to burn the golden card because yeah, it deals a lot of damage. We're going to use the taunt because yeah, As I said, we don't want our Gotha to die, so that's why it's super nice. We're going to rank up our Brunhild and hoping for some nice card draws. Honestly, I was actually hoping that our Diane is going to die, but yeah, she actually, with a 2-star, got so tanky that she didn't die. But we didn't draw any Diane cards anyway, so it was actually pretty nice that she actually survives. As I said, she's going to survive with 1 freaking HP. So the cool card draw here is we got another rank up, which is like super insane, and a power strike. So basically we have the cards we need to kill in this turn. And because we still had the Diane, we were able to still use 4 cards, which is like super insane. So we're going to use the ult, we're going to just burn the 2-star power strike, because yeah, with the golden cards we would have dealt way too much damage, and now we're going to finish up with the golden power strike of our Brunhild as well. So basically we have to really pay attention what damage we're going to deal, because if he's going to be under 25% health, he's going to be full health again. But yeah, here as you can see, we finally finished floor 3 for the freaking very first time. And guys, you can't believe how happy I was to finally beat this stage. I actually totally forgot that I showed the gear and artifacts at the end of the run as well. And yeah, so I will show you guys in the comment section. I will pin where I killed the bird within 1 turn. That's basically it. I really hope it was helpful or you enjoyed watching this. Definitely make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.